Hey, I've always been an advocate of 125s for kids. We picked up a really good deal on this CR 125, very clean 05. 05 to 07 pretty much the same bike for Honda, and 07 being the last year they made a 125. So we picked this thing up to fix up. I think it's a great place for kids to ride for as long as you can keep them on them, ones that want to get on 250Fs. So we're going to give you an inside look at this Motocross Action Project CR 125. So luckily our motor was very clean in this thing. We didn't need to rebuild the bottom end, so we retained the stock crank, and we just threw a piston in it, a Vertex piston. And Varner Motorsports, they took care of porting the cylinder and modifying the head to get us a little bit added power. We just built this thing as like a novice level motocross bike, local level, not a national caliber bike. We could have gone with a big bore, a 134 or something like that, but we wanted to keep it really easy. We didn't want to have to do ring changes and piston changes all the time on this bike. So we wanted to keep it really simple. Those mods, we run straight avgas, mixed with our Klotz R50 oil, runs very good, no detonation issues. Those engine mods modded up with our FMF pipe, fatty with a shorty silencer are great. Of course, we got the Mototasneri reed cage on there. We had some Raptor titanium pegs laying around from a past CRF project, and we were able to use them on this 125. Race Tech went through the suspension on this thing. We had some old Showa forks off of a CRF 250. We were able to use these on this bike. Applied made us some clamps that work extremely well in a 22mm offset. Then on the rest of the bike, we used a lot of the same products we use on many of our other builds. We got MX plastic with part of the plastic, and Cycra front number plate and front fender, along with Tusk wheels, Henson clutch components inside, Decal Works custom graphics with a Moto seat cover, and our Renthal 997 bar band with our Works connection, clutch perch, and radiator braces.
I feel like the goal of this bike is to have fun, and all the bikes I ride, 450s, factory bikes, I mean, this bike really brings to the heart of riding. It's to have fun, and jumping on this bike, it's a lot faster than a stock bike, but then it's not too fast. Suspension's really plush. Motors, I hate to say it, but it's pretty much just right. Has really good power all the way through. It doesn't fall off on top, and I don't know. It's really what I wish I can get back to riding more. Honestly, these big bikes these days, I mean, it's a lot to handle. So riding on these smaller bikes, it brings back to the heart of racing. So it's really cool to have something that works this well. I mean, it's an older bike; they don't make them anymore. Jay kind of hopped it up with a bigger front rotor, better stopping power, a little more power, and some Ultra Plus suspension that Race Tech do together. So overall, it's a great package.
First thoughts on the bike were amazing. Like, I had so much fun riding it. It brings me back to the 85 days. You know, I didn't, when I came off of minis, I went straight to 4-strokes. I kind of missed the whole 2-stroke days, but you know, it's just a lot of fun, and I could see the beginner, amateur kind of rider just having a blast on it and be the perfect bike.
Hey, that's a wrap for this Motocross Action test. Been really fun. As you can see, everybody's excited when you get the 125 out. Going to be a great bike for our 14-year-old rider that's going to be riding this bike for a few years to come. So great bike, great project. Check it out in Motocross Action magazine.